to ensure the accuracy and value of the information shared on this channel and through associated resources, it should not be considered a recommendation to avoid consulting with a financial professional. Always seek guidance from a trusted expert to address your unique circumstances.
Crypto dreams, let's ride, let's ride. Ride! King Pui, never die. Best coins, take it high. Moon bound, touch the sky. Pumping, making waves on the blockchain craze. Let's ride, let's ride. King Pui, never die. Best coin, take it high. Moon bound, touch the sky. Pumping, making waves on the blockchain craze. Whales are jumping, prices pumping. King Pui's on the rise. Buy the dip, don't think twice. Bull run, shining bright. Every block, we're minting gold.
What's going on, you guys? It's John here, Crypto Compassion. Welcome into the Crypto Shit Show. It has been a crypto shit show. Camera's still wrecked, you guys. I don't know what's going on with my drivers, all that kind of good stuff, but I'm excited to know that we have Lady Dev, someone who works with her I like to say husband, but anyways, couples in crypto are awesome, and they are deep down the rabbit hole as far as doing crypto stuff across chain, and so they're going to be bringing their trade bot to Pulsechain. So we're going to have her on today. We have Boo in the background. We have AJRipCity in the background. We're going to talk about it, the exciting stuff coming to Pulsechain as it continues to grow. What's going on, you guys?
Hoorah, hoorah.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning,
What's
guys.
up, peeps?
What's up, Boo? Hopping up in here for Lady Dev.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just woke up. I pulled an all-nighter last night. I think I fell asleep at like 5 a.m. So, yeah, I woke up to this link, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to hop in here. Let's go. What's up, lady? What's up, Pooey?
What's up? What's up, buddy?
How you guys doing?
Doing good. Yeah, these two are always in spaces. I mean, they're like a Miss Snowy, you look at your camera, like your cell phone settings, you're like, what the heck's going on here? They're always in spaces. Do they ever sleep? But yeah.
I slept a little bit, but
yeah.
not enough.
Nice. So, lady, obviously we've been talking in the background a little bit here and there in spaces, and you guys have a pretty cool thing going on other chains, and you are multi-chain. I don't know if it's just EVM compatible or it's like, are you guys on Solana?
We are, our sniper is.
Okay, gotcha. I just know it's a different language, as far as things go. So, but I also know that you guys were considering Pulsechain, and then I kind of was like, come on over to Pulsechain.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Well, our sniper is going to Pulsechain. Oh, we're ready to test as soon as you guys are free and I can click a free moment. So the sniper is actually already ready for testing on Pulsechain. Click and I were talking about cross-chaining and launching on Pulsechain. We didn't really go much into it yet, but
yeah, I know
it's
a process. Anytime that you go to a new digital, nation, if you will, that there's certain caveats that kind of, trip people up, you know what I mean? And I have heard that there's some things that people trying to build or adopt the idea of coming to Pulsechain is like, all right, come on, get that block explorer working. Rip, you know about that. So
yeah, I just sent you a bunch of information that you can check after the show on your driver.
All right.
I got to run in, guys. I'll be right back.
All right, cool. So I hate for the show to be completely a bunch of just faceless, individuals, but needless to say, I guess we could kind of treat this as a almost like a Twitter space. I guess kind of give me a background on what your motivation was to between you and your man to even kind of create the trade bot. You know what I mean? And sniper bot.
You want to answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sitting next to me.
Okay.
So,
Nice. Nice.
so I'm an engineer by design, right? So I program like complex CNC equipment, and
Okay.
like I've been doing like blockchain programming. I was doing blockchain programming for like Fiverr, so I was like a contracted developer on Fiverr,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to do something that like would be really good for Lady, right? Like I wanted her to um, basically expand, do something that she can do being a stay home mom, and also something that would give her like a hobby, something some kind of goals to work towards. So I was like, you know what? Let's do something nobody else has done. So let's build a multi-chain sniper that can switch easily between just about every blockchain out there. And so I started building it, and then she's like, I want a buy bot. So I did the same with the buy bot. And then she's like, I want a tip bot. So I did the same with the tip bot. But we were thinking like, so many people in their daily lives, they are too busy watching charts
Oh yeah.
or worried about missing a dip or selling the profit because they fell asleep. Because really a lot of the tools out there, they're not automated, right? You buy it and you sell it manually, and you have to watch the charts and you have to know when to exit, know when to enter. And I was like, you know what, why don't we just automate the entire process? So the goal is, as the Ladybot mission is to set it, forget it, and live life. And
Mm-hmm.
so I was like, I'm gonna build it. So I went out there and built it, and Lady just kept coming back with, I want to add this, I want to add this, and I want to add it, and do this, and do that. While you're at it, do this. So I was like, yes, babe, yes, babe, yes, babe. So we just kept building onto it, and it's turned out to be, like a really nice bot. I mean, I got people right now getting ready to buy a Snipe Up and ETH launch, and
Okay.
um, so and then the latest one, she's like, add Pulsechain and like do it yesterday. So I'm like, yes, baby. And then it's like every day, is it done yet? Is it done yet? Is it done yet? I'm like, yes, baby, it's done. And she's like, well, we're not testing it until King Pooh's ready. I said, okay, babe. So but yeah, the main goal was to try to give people an edge. Everyday people. Not so much your degens and people just running around out there from launch to launch to launch, but your moms, your dads, your people that are living busy lives that want to be able to invest into the growing markets without having to switch between Wallet Connect and switch to Pulse Chain, and then go over and you do everything directly in the bot in your Telegram. It's really simple and really fast. Thinking like giving people that kind of access. I mean, we got grandmas that use it. Like literally, it's that easy to use. We got grandmothers that are swing trading on Solana right now, and that's really good. I feel really good about that. That we're making tools that are bringing um, ecosystems to people's doorsteps. That it's
Mm-hmm.
in the palm of their
Mm-hmm.
hands. They don't have to figure out what exchange to go on to. They don't have to figure out what DeFi platform they need. I mean, they just go right at Ladybots, switch Solana and say buy this token. Okay, set, done. You know, and then they could switch right to BSC and buy a BSC token, and then switch right to SUI and buy SUI tokens. So the goal was ease of use. Expanding to everyday people, bringing safety. We do a lot of internal audits inside our bot, so we will prevent you know most sophisticated honeypots or low LP rug pulls and that kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
one thing I like to point out about our bot, it was during the spaces. I think it was with Snowy. We were showing somebody how to use the bot,
It was snowy
and
on the
Yeah.
StreamYard.
during the live stream, our bot front run a rug pull on Solana. So
Wow.
um, we work really hard to try to catch these things. So like if you're in you're swing trading or you sniped a Solana token, you have a profit sell at 30%. And during that time period where you're waiting for your stop loss or your profit sell to kick in, if we can detect malicious actions from the developer, pulling LP, setting MACD access to zero, or something malicious of that nature, our bot will attempt to run his transaction. So we've had success with that. So we try to make things as safe for people as possible, while trying to prevent them from being scammed as much as we can.
I mean, that's awesome. I'm just looking at the website here. You're talking about swing trade on 13 EVM chains, and then what I see here which was pretty cool. So you guys are on Base also, is that right?
Yeah,
That's correct.
Ethereum and
Base,
Base.
Solana, Tron, Sui. I know a lot of people that enjoy Sui. They think it's going to really blow up because I think they're really into gaming, right? Sui is.
In NFTs,
And
but
NFTs also,
market,
okay.
the market's
Nice.
starting to pick up for tokens, though.
So yeah, I mean, I think this is all pretty awesome stuff. And then tell me a little bit about the Lady token itself and how what's its relationship with the bot? You know what I mean?
That's going to be for our revenue share. So what we do is, we originally launched on the Fuse network, but there was like so little adoption and people couldn't bridge. They were having problems bridging, and it was really, really stunning our growth. So we migrated to Ethereum, and basically airdropped everyone 1-to-1 other of their tokens. And what the token does is, like, if you're holding the token, you get a percentage of the bot's revenue. So we're happy to say that we've paid out over $13,000 in rev share to our lady holders.
Nice.
So just holding Ladybot, we every $1,000 of bot fees, we send out rev share. So I think the last one was like a little over 2 weeks ago. We sent out $1,000 of rev share to lady holders. So the original goal was we were gonna use the tokens to fund the bot, to fund the building of the bots, and then in turn, we were gonna provide rev share for those holders, because they helped us fund the bots, building the bots. But it ended up being so expensive to build the bot that most of it we pay out of pocket. Because our fees are really, really low. And most of the tax goes to liquidity and USDC rewards. So there's multiple ways to earn rev share. You earn USDC rewards, and we also have thickened up our LP significantly. Because originally we started out with just a $500 liquidity pool. It was really, really small. It was never really meant to be as big as it is. So we started out with $500 liquidity pool, and then we grew that to like an all-time high of like $1.6 million market cap. So holding the lady tokens, you get the revenue share from the bots, and now we have multiple bots that are earning revenue. So now that's starting to pick up. We're just now starting to market. So what I mean by that is we've earned over $13,000 in rev share for our users without ever marketing. So we never did like spaces or Twitter marketing or anything like that. We have a real big belief that we never want to market a concept. There's too many projects out there that are marketing concepts. That we're going to build this and we're going to do this, and
Right.
we never wanted to be those developers. So we said we're going to build it, and then we're going to say this is what we've built. This is what's available, right? And I think that's goes to Lady's character.
Mhm.
And she's like, I never want to market something that's not on the market. I don't want to go in there and market something to people that we haven't built. because so many things in life happen. And if we're saying, oh, we have these plans, this is what we're going to market, people will buy into that. And if something happens and the development never gets there, then you've basically lied to a bunch of people.
Right.
You've got people to buy into your project with this product that doesn't exist. So, we've always had this concept that we're going to build it first, then we're going to market it, and then we're going to push it. And so we're at that marketing stage now, right? Where we've already built the products, people are using them. Um, we're adding additional features, additional chains such as Pulsechain. Blast is another one that's getting added. We've already did Sui, Tron, Aptos,
Chronos.
Chronos. We've got Chronos now.
Yeah, he was working on
Uh,
Blast and I made him stop so
yeah,
he
I,
could
I was
start
working on
Pulsechain.
Blast, and she made me pull off of that to integrate Pulsechain. So Pulsechain is now done. We're ready to push an update to our servers so we can actually run testing. But Lady was extremely adamant that I was not to test the bot until King Pooey was ready,
There we
because
go.
she did that for him and I was not to touch it. So um, yeah, so that's where that is. But to say for her character, Lady's character, is she never would allow marketing on anything that wasn't built. So now that we've already built the products, people are using our buy bot. We're actually building NFT buy bots now for one of our powered by Ladybot products. So the start of 2025, there's now a division of Ladybot that's called Powered by Ladybot. And what we do is we supply projects with utilities and we earn a portion of their fees that go back to our Ladybot holders as rev share. So
Nice.
right now we have XRP snipers, XRP buy bots that are in the XRP ecosystem that our Ladybot holders are now earning rev share on. So um, that was a new division we started in January as part of the Ladybot LLC.
There
So
you go.
that's been really busy. But yeah, so the XR pump sniper that is powered by Ladybot, the XOX buy bot that's powered by Ladybot. So um, we're expanding our utility range. The projects that are using it are getting a bunch more eyes into the Ladybot ecosystem. So yeah, so Ladybot is becoming a really big uh, company.
No, I like what you're saying too, because anytime you can kind of plug in other digital assets to continuously add buy pressure to your like, your home base, that's pretty
Absolutely.
powerful. That's pretty powerful. I know that there's an opportunity with, what you got cooking as far as the referral link that we could plug into what we got doing. And that's pretty cool thing, as far as, utilizing the ability for people to use your platform on Pulse Chain, and then, in a way help a project that's on Pulse Chain also. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you actually brought that up, because yeah, our bot does have referral links. So
Right.
anybody, like if you refer 100 people using your referral link, you're gonna automatically earn. I think it's like we're up to like 25% now, maybe.
No, we're still at 20%.
You earn 20%. Well, it's actually going up to 25%, but
Yeah.
right now it's currently 20% of their bot fees. So if they trade $1,000 at the 1% fee, you'll get 20% of that every buy and sell that user makes for life, using the bot and directly into your bot wallet. So you don't have to claim it; it's automatically sent to your bot wallet. So if they're trading on Pulse Chain, you'll earn Pulse. If they're trading on Sui, you'll earn Sui. If they're trading on Sol, you'll earn Sol. So you have potential to earn right now on 20 over 20 blockchains of traders that use your referral link. You'll earn all those referral fees. So some people they've made a living off of it. They don't even trade on the bot. They just pass out their referral link and they're cashing out their rewards. So
It's basically me.
yeah, that's basically Lady. Lady doesn't trade. So she's made hell of rewards. Actually paid server bills from just her bot rewards. So so that's a really good additional passive income, right? Our whole entire project is built on passive income of trying to earn additional income for users.
Nice. Welcome to the stage, Vets. I see that you got also your Queen Pui PFP there. My camera's still wrecked here with King Pui. Should have it ironed out here soon, but I thought I had it. Don't know if you're able to speak, but I see that you're in the house.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello.
It's
Welcome.
been fun times. Well, let's not digress from this awesome conversation here.
Yeah.
Of the Ladybot. So yeah.
Yeah, no, we're excited to have her on. We see that, obviously, Lady, you're always out there with Miss Snowy grinding in like Twitter spaces and just like getting the word out for crypto and DeFi. And then you guys have obviously something that has a lot of utility, which is really cool. Obviously people don't always trade. And like you said, if you could make it where grandma can use it, I think that's when you know that you have been early. When grandma can, she doesn't have to worry about seed word phrases and all this crazy stuff, and it becomes a little bit more accessible to her. That's when, exponential growth within this space happens, so that's pretty cool that you guys are doing that.
Thank you. Yeah, that was always the goal, was just to make it so everybody could use it, and it takes away kind of the emotion of like and time that you have to spend trying to find it and watch the chart, do all the things, and still have, life.
Have you guys been also looking at like chains like I guess Sonic has been doing, a lot of people have been talking about Sonic. I don't know if you guys are going to be building your bot over there also, or
I don't know if are we looking in Sonic? Have you seen Sonic?
I haven't seen it, but I'll be more than happy to look at it.
okay, yeah, no, I was just wondering. I've heard a couple people, talk about that chain here just recently within my circles, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
It's a thing.
it's a thing, yeah.
So, question to either of you: which one has been the most difficult or the hardest, or you had to reach out to like the L1 devs to like get the secret sauce to unlock or get things going, if that has occurred at all? War stories. What do you got?
Did you hear that?
What's that?
Have you ever had to reach out to like L1 devs or anything like that to help build our tools?
No.
We've never had to do that.
No, I'm a blockchain engineer, so I have I just taught myself the entire XRP ledger, and now I have the best snipers and buy bots on XRP.
No problem.
So yeah, we got like the major buy bot providers, DMing us asking us to buy our buy bot on XRP, and we got auto snipers on XRP now. And so I taught myself ledger programming in less than a week, and coded, major bots for XRP. So and it was the same way with Solana. I taught myself Solana programming, coded auto swing traders for Solana, Sui, Aptos, Pawn, Tron. They're all different blockchains, different coding styles. They use different coding methods. But no, I'm very proficient in JavaScript, TypeScript, Python, and I understand the blockchain infrastructure. Now, some of the roadblocks that I ran into was more so with bridging.
Okay.
And a lot of that was on the fuse side, because we were going to have auto bridging in our bots, but they had such unreliable bridges that it was like touch and go. And what that would do was it would cause me to second guess whether or not we did something correctly. Because one day it's working and the next day it's not.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
I
know.
have
I
no
know.
problems
I
reaching
know.
out
Lady
to.
was talking to me about bridging into Pulsechain, and I know that this weekend we'll have a roundtable meeting with someone that I believe that it's very proficient, and it's kind of weird that I don't think it's just a matter of it being clogged. I think there's just something. We'll see. We'll find out. We'll get to the bottom of it. I do know at one point it was pretty busy there for a minute. I don't know if if you can speak to that at all or not.
What are we talking about?
Oh,
Pulse
yeah,
chain or?
Pulsechain bridge. Yeah, lady was like before we went down to Las Vegas, she was trying to bridge in a little bit of money into Pulsechain for testing. I think uses, and she just hasn't seen it yet. So
Yeah, if you're stuck, I mean,
yeah.
yeah, there was a period where people were stuck, but once they restarted, like, I mean, has it been days now? You're saying like shit's still.
Been like a week and a half.
Yeah.
Um, so let me find the. I know there's a Telegram with those guys. Let me do a little digging here. But yeah, there's at least one or two more that are gonna open up. But yeah, unfortunately, it's very uncommon. It's not a common thing to occur. That's for sure.
We will get to the bottom of it like this weekend, especially when we jump into like the testing phase of what you guys are doing and how we can integrate it with the people of Pulsechain and just kind of make it where everything seems on your end, especially smooth and operating correctly. You know what I mean? Coming from a dev perspective, and then of course from a user perspective, let the market decide, right? And
Yes.
yeah.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah. So yeah. Regardless. Now, have you guys done a tutorial? Have you guys pulled up like to do a demo, show the kids at home, like walk them through how to set it up? Goes from A to Z, real
Yeah,
world application.
in our Telegram group, when you type in premium, it pulls up an entire YouTube tutorials on exactly how to set the bot up from scratch. We also have a full 24-hour support group
Wow.
with all of our bot traders. So there's always people in there that will answer questions quickly.
Are you able to pull up the Telegram, John Boy, and share it?
Yeah, let's see, when I clicked on, I'm coming up in here for, I'll present this. Let's see here, Lady Dev. So is it the Ladybot LLC? Is that the Telegram room? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go to that. It says join group. Sorry, this group is not accessible. Let's see. That's one member though. You guys have more than just one member.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. There's a fake Ladybot LLC.
Well, I'm going
Right.
straight to your Twitter. So if you want to throw it in private chat, I can kind of go down that
commented
rabbit.
it. Yeah, on the YouTube.
Okay.
It should
Let's
have
see.
a 1,174 people in there.
Okay, if you want to drop it in private.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
see
typing it up right now.
All right, cool.
We go through a portal.
No, we don't. We don't have a portal. I don't like portals.
Okay,
There
so
we go.
what?
I
Boom.
pulled it up, so it's Ladybot Premium and Sniper tutorials.
Yeah,
Simba.
for some reason.
Let me see if I can add you. I think I can
Yeah.
just add you. Let me go here. Because it could just be a Telegram glitch too.
All right.
Members, add members. Crypto compassion.
So how are you guys, while you're doing that, how are you guys feeling about the overall crypto markets here? Are you kind of thinking this is just par for the course. Everyone's just kind of, they're trying to shake people out,
I this is what I really feel about it right now. The regulatory landscape, like for the United States, is becoming extremely bullish. Now that's the SEC is like dropping lawsuits left and right. I
Right.
think they're dropping lawsuits on Ripple. They're dropping lawsuits on Uniswap. They're and I think a lot of that was holding people back. But we're also right now. There's so much uncertainty in the markets that it's causing drags on the crypto market. I think once all that clarity is set, and all that chaos is done, I think you're going to see an absolute explosion in the crypto market. And right now, this is what I try to tell people. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been deep in the game for a very long time. I've never seen anybody get rich on the top of a green candle in a bull market. You make your money in a bear market. You buy the dips. That's where you make your money. That's how millionaires are made. It's not buying the top of the bull candle. It's buying the bottom of the bear. And right now, I think personally that it is the time to buy.
Okay, now you're in there.
Okay.
It wouldn't let me add you until I added you as a contact.
So how's that going to work for just regular people off the show today that go to LadyBot that want to get in?
Well, the link works. I don't know why.
Okay.
It could be on my end because maybe I shilled in your space today's show, and maybe it was like, hey, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I don't know. That happens sometimes. I've done it for like someone like in our community, like anti-gravity, going in there to shill that they're, the founder's coming on the show, and then it kicks me out of like their Telegram. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that happens. Let me go ahead and just present. See if I can pull that up here. Share screen. Let's see here. Let's see.
Oh, there's some spam in there.
Well, the struggles are real.
Yeah.
They're relentless. Tell you that much.
They really are.
Well, there's the Telegram, you all, Ladybot LLC, to kind of talk about what you were talking about earlier as far as the regulations go. Trying to communicate that with like family members about like how they really weren't doing us justice by. It's almost like a cop pulling you over, just telling you that you're speeding, and you're like, "Can you show me the law?" And they're like, "No, but you were. I mean, you're in contempt of court. You just were. You know what I mean?" It's like, well, I mean, if you tell me that it's 25, I'll go 25, and I won't go, 35. And so that's needed, like you said, for adoption and for people to feel comfortable, and for Wall Street to feel like their appetite for investing in this space is okay. When the boomers can get in with their 401ks, it's on.
That's right. That's when it's really gonna explode.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think with all the regulatory clarity and stuff, I think it's going to start being options, because I'm starting to see Fidelity, which is a major 401k supplier, are starting to accept like crypto ETFs and allowing like Bitcoin and other digital assets to be part of portfolios for 401ks. So when those big institutional investors start investing heavily into these major digital assets, it's going to be huge for everyone. And when I first took a look at, like, say, Pulsechain, for instance,
you still there?
is this
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
That was Vets in Crypto. He almost deleted. I pinned it.
Okay. I almost deleted it. I thought it was a shield link.
No, that's Vets in Crypto. He's
yeah. So when I looked at like Pulsechain, right, I see it as right now it is extremely small, and there's so much room for growth that like building tools, and that's one of the ways Lady convinced me to do it, is building tools into that arena right there when there's not a lot of competition. If we can dive in there, right, with a superb utility, add in our buy bots and add in our activity bots and comp bots and all these, amazing tools that Ladybot has to offer. If we can integrate those into like growing chains like Pulsechain, and we give ourselves and our holders a real competitive edge, because as the chain is growing, so is our tool adoption.
Yep.
And we're not competing against multi-million-dollar funded bots like Mastro, and that's been really tough on us, because these guys have millions of dollars of marketing that we don't have.
For sure.
So
Yeah.
I think it makes sense to us to do that. It's an investment that's worth investing in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's all about market share, right? So
That's right.
when market is shit and everyone's bailing and selling and this and that, you pitch your tent, set up camp, and you're able to hold the line through the downside.
Fuse got hacked
And you're
300K.
Fused it.
you're
Ooh,
gonna catch that
ooh.
upside.
Fuse just got hacked.
Uh, please explain a little bit further. Is that like a vendor
It's
you're
a
aware?
blockchain.
It's a competing
Okay.
blockchain.
Okay, I got you.
But
I
that was
guess
the
they
one you
got
just said you were
300K
having some
stolen.
issues with, right?
Yeah, they
Initially
had
trying to get on.
300K was stolen from Fuse.
Well, I mean, at least it's not like the what?
Bybit or whatever.
Yeah, Bybit hack
yeah.
of like probably like one of the largest heists that I can remember. Like
Oh man, that was
Now
huge.
how long has Fuse been up?
Fuse has been around for several years. They
Really?
just have never grown.
okay,
Okay.
So and that's one of the reasons why we first tried to go on Fuse, just because it was a smaller chain. We felt like, building our utilities on a smaller chain that didn't have any utilities to begin with would be really great for us. But their infrastructure was so poor, and their development team was just so out of touch with reality. And they just kept minting and kept minting and kept minting and giving airdrops, and not working on their infrastructure. We couldn't onboard anybody. I mean, we went to the point where we paid for what was that wallet provider um, that was supposed to bridge for us, and
So, Carbon?
Carbon. Yeah, so we paid for Carbon, and Carbon was supposed to allow easy bridging from like ETH to Base to Fuse and all these different blockchains. And
Right.
I mean, we cost us $5,000, right? And we're like, okay, we'll be able to onboard people this way. They could swap
Yeah.
Ethereum directly for Fuse. No, it didn't work that way. They said they couldn't get their bridge to work, and it was just such a mess. So it was like killing our growth. But from what I've seen with Pulse Chain, it doesn't seem to be the same scenario. It seems like there's a lot more development that goes on from the actual core Pulse Chain team, and there's actually
Oh, absolutely.
investments being made in that infrastructure. So that's extremely bullish, because the same scenario didn't apply to Fuse. It was,
Mhm.
you have voltage, that's what you got. There's
Yeah.
nothing else. And there's no plans to expand. There's no roadmap. There's no infrastructure updates or anything like that. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that'll kill a chain, man. Yeah, for sure. Short of a whale. Whales can change everything, right?
All you need
But
is one.
yeah. But these are great stories that you're sharing with everybody here, because the struggles are real from chain to chain. Like everyone's trying to make a buck and find a green candle, or to place their hat and call home or a community.
Yeah.
It's not easy. There's a lot of pitfalls out there, but that's why on on the Pulse Chain side of the house, they're fanatics about the founder Richard Hart and everything that he's preached, for just trying to protect the people. And he's been people have come after him time and time again, because he's always been preaching the truth about everything, and sure as shit, we see one thing after another fail or exploited or a bridge hack or this or that, and it's just funny how loosely everybody throws around DeFi. What is DeFi? And then what is really truly decentralized finance? So hard lessons learned. It never fails in that regard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one thing that
Good.
I always, as like I always try to tell teams that are trying to build in the space. We mentor a lot of new developers that are trying to actually build useful products. And
Awesome.
one thing that I noticed that a lot of them struggle with is the cost, right? So when you're building
Takes
these
money
type
to
of
make money,
utilities,
right?
absolutely, when you're building these type of utilities, and I told people, I said, Lady and I, man, we for the first year of Ladybot, we lived in a
I
hotel.
figured out why he couldn't join the group.
Why?
Because you banned him.
Why have I for?
Yeah. You didn't
Click
really
did it.
trigger happy on that
You
Man,
on the
banned.
spam shit, right?
Read it.
I'm sorry. I guess I thought it was a shield. um, I'm
But
up 3, 4
that
o'clock in the morning.
yeah, but
Yeah.
that happens, man. Like we all
Yeah.
this is so fast paced, sometimes we just gloss over things, and like I'm guilty of it.
Well,
Sure.
a lot of times at 3 o'clock in the morning, man, these spammers, man, they'll hit your group like with links,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it's
Yeah.
usually around 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when they think everyone's asleep. But Lady and I, we work around the clock, so I'm catching it at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, half asleep.
Yeah.
But
Have you
yeah, a
noticed
lot.
that some of them come in and they're just like they're plants? Like they'll join, then they'll stay quiet for a little while,
Yeah,
and then they'll activate and spam you. Like they're trying to be
right.
slick or something. But
I think
And it's
they.
funny though, they come in letters.
Yeah.
okay.
Like today was L day or T day or something like that. And they all have like starting names and like they're
Yeah.
slick.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Generated.
what we
Go
found
ahead.
with like new developers is the biggest struggle is cost, right? So teams, especially in bear markets, right? If you're building in bear markets, you have to be willing to put a lot of your own money into development. And a lot of projects and individual developers are not willing to do that. It's like if the project doesn't pay, I'm just going to close. Lady and I mean, we're probably $30,000 or $40,000 out of pocket into our project, just because
Yeah.
running 16 different bots on 20 different blockchains. That comes
Yeah.
with significant cost, and if the market isn't providing the volume for people to trade, um, yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
a
You're net
mess.
negative at times. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah. I mean, it shows your conviction though. So I mean, that's good.
absolutely. Absolutely, and it shows your
Hearing the dark
dedication.
side. For
Uh,
Yep.
sure. For sure. And these are the things that people want to hear. They want to build the confidence in the founders.
You can't ban them now. They have tags.
Nice.
Appreciate you. Thanks. Um,
My bad hammer's coming.
uh,
You guys
but
are.
yeah, so it's impactful for everyone to hear these stories, like I was saying. So appreciate it in that regard. Um, because yeah, man, I mean, you're speaking truths because it's not always going to be in profit,
No,
like
no. I mean,
you're gonna
people come to the crypto space and they think they're going to be instant millionaires. I mean, because
this
the
is true.
marketing out there has, you're going to guarantee you 1,000x. I mean, the marketing out there is just absolutely horrendous from what the reality really is. So developers come in with this mindset that, this is all going to be, peaches and roses. And I mean, it's not like that. It's, you've got to work hard. You've got to be willing to put up your own money. Me and Lady, for the first year of Ladybot, we lived in a hotel. We literally put every single penny. We gave up our house. I mean, we didn't have a car. We gave up everything because it was so expensive to get started. Um, if, developers aren't willing to make, those sacrifices when they're needed to be made, it's extremely difficult to get off the ground. But I will say, once you get off the ground and you start building a community and you start seeing your tools working and people making money, I mean, it pumps you up, because now you're just like, wow,
Yeah.
this guy just made $4,000 using a utility that I built. And
Nice.
it makes you so happy to see, the success part of it, versus the constant struggle, right? It's the constant struggle to get there. And then
Yeah.
when you get there, you see people, real people actually benefiting. And that right there for me is like, it makes all the struggle worth it. When I'm seeing like people in their retirement age going, man, I was able to put $100 in. I lived my life. I woke up in the morning, the bot swing trade for me all night long. Now I'm up, $700, right? So, um, for me, that's just like, you know what, I did my job correctly.
Nice.
And
Mm-hmm.
I'm really happy to see those stories that we're changing people's financial status, and it's amazing. Love it when good people win.
Yeah, not enough do, right? We don't see enough of that, of the good guys winning, so to speak. And however that may look. But yeah, so rather than, getting the dopamine hit, of watching the chart, as a founder, a builder, it's a different aspect to what you're just describing, seeing your utility make other people money or this and that. It's fulfilling as a human being, when you build something and see it work.
Yeah, you're also building community too, which is you know, sometimes community doesn't always translate to green candles and price go up. But as one of my founders in crypto says, 10x your community and your price is gonna go up. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's just that feeling of kind of creating a culture and a vibe of people kind of all rowing in the same direction is pretty powerful. So good on you guys for doing that.
Yeah, absolutely,
Can you guys
absolutely.
hear me?
Yep, you can hear you,
Yeah,
Boo.
we can hear you.
Cool, cool, cool. I just wanted to, whenever we have a moment, I would like to give the in-depth technical analysis on Ladybot. That's all right.
Yeah, I mean, fire away. We're getting closer to
Yeah.
we're getting closer to the end of the show here per se. If you want to break it down for us, Boo, go for it.
Yes, sir. I would love to break it down for you guys. And this is, we're just going to do a quick, brief overview. This is the
So,
in-depth technical analysis. Hold up. Let me get on the other side. Hold up.
All right.
His
so you might
chart
This
is
is
have
so
one
the
other,
in-depth
you might have another
technical
window
That's my
open.
mic
analysis
on, not his.
of
Yeah.
Ladybot and why it's the GOAT. So,
Oh, he wrote it on a
number one,
chalkboard.
number one, click, 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 pow. All right. So this man over here, he codes in his sleep. And so the more he sleeps, the more coding gets done. So this man is just always asleep coding. You know what I mean? So that's number one reason why Ladybot is the GOAT, as you can see in this chalkboard. Okay, number two technical analysis is that Ladybot is on infinite blockchains. Yes, that's right, infinite blockchains, from blockchains that were in the past, blockchains that haven't even been created yet, in the future. It works on all of them. Even blockchains in a different multiverse. Yes, Ladybot, it does that. All right. Number three
Damn.
reason why Ladybot is
That's
the
what I want.
GOAT is because,
Best
Chad, you
Oh,
guys
you
can
friends.
still
might
hear
kind
me?
of. Yeah, there we go. Come on back.
Mike, okay. Number three reason why the Ladybot is the best sniper, because it has no recoil, no sound. They won't see you when you are sticking up the ruggers. And yes, you can stick up these ruggers with this sniper bot. So that is another reason why Ladybot is the GOAT. And
Nice.
the last reason why Ladybot is the GOAT is because they have a 24-hour support system. So just like Click doesn't or always sleeps and codes all day, Lady Dev, she doesn't sleep. She just stays up 24/7 all the time, never sleeps. And that's
She's
why you get
AI.
24-hour support right there.
She's
And
AI.
these four
Yeah, she's
reasons
AI.
is
I
why
thought he
Lady.
was
Technical analysis.
that was awesome technical analysis there, Boo.
Yeah, thank you.
That was great.
Thank you for the chalkboard
Thank you
analysis.
guys very much.
I mean, that is the best onboarding right there. I like we can just go home now. Mic drop. Like,
Yeah.
it's done.
Thank you
Read
guys
this.
very much.
There you go. Click here. But yeah.
Boo's gonna be our new
That's
marketer. He's gonna be my new Schiller.
And that was the in-depth
Straight
technical
point
analysis.
straight up. Solid green, buddy.
Well, shout out to Boo. Boo, like I said, I've been seeing you stretch your legs, and you went from like crawling to walking, and it looks like you're starting to get a good jog going in your development as a Twitter space host, and just like operating in this environment of crypto. So, like I said, I've been seeing you grow, and the same goes for you, Lady Dev. I mean, you've been hopping in Twitter spaces. I really wasn't that big of a Twitter space individual up until like 3 months ago. And I've really enjoyed the fresh perspective of other people's like their chains and their convictions and their beliefs in what crypto is. It doesn't always align with maybe yours, but that's not the point. You know what I mean? It's just like the opportunity to network and hear other people's points of views helps expand your thought process. So shout out to you guys on that.
Hey, thank you, Pooh. I appreciate you, brother. And yeah, man, we're going together. You know, me, you, and Lady, bro. We started this together. I mean, since we've been on, since we dropped, you know what I mean. We've been hand in hand with you on this YouTube. So yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, you guys got any kind of final like closing type stuff? And then I got an outro video, and I would like to apologize for everyone. Camera, I don't know what's going on with the drivers or whatever is going on. No camera worky, which sucks. What's the point in having the studio and all this kind of stuff with pictures and stuff like in the background if you can't even utilize it? So, anyways, that being the case, and that out of the way, you guys have any? I think it would be fun too once we finally get past the testing phase within Pulsechain and we start, driving the car down the road. So that should be fun.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I guess what we want to say is we appreciate you taking the time to host this. Another thing is if you're looking for a great community, great utilities, hardworking team, legal LLC. We would like to see people come in, join the community. We know we're not asking anybody to buy anything, so come in, join our community, use our utilities. You get 5 days free trial. You don't have to pay anything. Try it out. Give some feedback. Let me know how to make it better, and we'll implement those changes. We've got a growing diversity of amazing people that are constantly in and out, using our utilities, giving us great feedback. We want to build tools that are easy for everyone to use, that are profitable for people. And if there's something that I can do better, I'm open to constructive criticism, and so is Lady. So, you just tell us, what's missing, what needs to happen, and we will be more than happy to accommodate. And just thank everyone for listening. I know it's been really fun. I really enjoy what we do, and we hope to see you guys join the Ladybot chat. Come in there. I'll try not to be so ban happy, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be banning hosts for my group, but I
That's all good.
appreciate it. I appreciate everyone taking the time to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. We'll be spreading the word. Now, take us through it. So people they come in, they join, they take a test drive for 5 days. And then what's like the regular monthly, or how's it work? What's it
So
cost?
we have a hold requirement. So in order to access the premium, the standard bot is absolutely free. You know, that's with like the 16 chains. But
Okay.
if you want like access to the premium features after the 5-day free trial, which would be like some of the legacy chains, which would be Pulsechain, Chrono, Sui, Tron, some of the I call them niche blockchains. You'll have to be on the premium, and that's a 5,000 lady base hold in order to access that after the first 5 days. Um,
So
so
they got to
that
buy Ladybot token,
yeah, that's
On
correct
and they
base.
need
on
a
base.
on base and hodl 5,000
Yeah,
in order to get
right
the
now that's like
premium bot.
$100. Yeah.
Okay.
What was that?
Yeah, for the premium, the what was it? The 5,000 Ladybot tokens are
Hmm.
required for the premium Ladybot.
Correct.
You gotta
That is correct.
hold that in your wallet, right? So, yeah, nice. I mean, I think that's very smart. You know, kind of a stick and carrot. You know, yeah,
Well, that
yeah, I
keeps
like
buy
it.
pressure on your chart, right? And
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we'll constantly adjust. The goal is try to keep it to about $100 worth of tokens, for permanent access to premium features.
that's
We
very
have, you
fair,
know,
man. That's very
And
fair. Nice.
FYI, Pulsechain will be not on premium. So
Okay.
yeah,
Um.
ladies demanded I make it free. So,
Oh wow. Okay.
Ah, you guys really
Wow.
like,
Okay.
that. I think that's
That's
really smart marketing, actually.
yeah,
yeah.
There's a lot of smart people on that network, and they're gonna get it. So yeah, I
that's
mean,
what
word of
lady
mouth
told
is
me too.
powerful. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, she ain't wrong. That's why we listen to the
lady,
lady.
lady
Yeah.
loves her some King Pooey. She's like, we're doing this, and this is how you're doing it. Don't
Well,
give
I
me any
mean,
lip.
yeah. I mean, we got two tokens on Pulsechain, and it's King and Queen Pui. But the one narrative with Queen Pui, aside from her tokenomics, is like the women of crypto are rising up, and we just try
Oh
to get out.
yeah.
We just try to get out of the way. But what we're seeing is the queens, like that narrative of women power, and the perspective and the energy that they bring to the world, but to the crypto space as a whole, is quite dynamic. And so, shout out to all the queens.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you know what I
The
mean.
women are rising up, I'm telling you, but they're so
Yeah.
meticulous, man. I mean, some of these ladies, like lady, she's so meticulous. Like
Mhm.
she does things to like funny detail that I would never see. You know, I'm
Hey,
just
I
like,
mean, are women smarter than men? Like, I don't know.
man,
I'm
I
not
think they're just more organized. You know, like
patient.
absolutely patient and organized, and they like us guys, man. I'll have a thought in my head of something to do, and I'm rushing to do it, and I'm just and ladies like, no, I want it to look like this, it's got to be like this, it's got to do this, it's got to act like this, you know. And I'm like, no baby, it's working. She's like, yeah, but it looks like crap, so you need to fix that. I'm like, I got it working, but no, I don't want it to look like that. Why is this right here? You need to move this up here. I'm just like, okay. I mean, they're just so meticulous, and especially when it comes to like presentation, organization. So I think one of the greatest things of blockchain is getting these women involved because, like I said, they're perfectionists, right? Everything is so organized and clean and neat, and they never miss or forget anything. And it's just like, I forgot about that. She's like, I didn't, you know.
Nice, nice.
Yeah,
Well,
no, that's what it's all about.
well, I greatly want to just appreciate you guys coming on. I look forward to rolling out the development and just giving the people the bells and whistles on Pulsechain and letting people interact with what you guys have built. I appreciate it. I know that we'll be in contact off stream, and just thank you everyone for coming in here. Rip City, I see that you're in here. I'm actually going to outro with your lady dev video. We'll save the Richard Hart one for later, bud. I appreciate it.
And Boo, thank you for that technical
I
analysis.
don't think Boo's
Yeah,
here
that was
anymore.
great. I mean,
Yeah, I'm coming back for more. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
next time I expect him to go to the alley and spray paint it on the walls, graffiti
He
style.
probably already
Right?
has.
Permanently. Yeah. In
Yep.
color. Yep. Old
Yep.
English.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just do the mural. Go for it. Awesome. Well, I appreciate everyone hopping in here. Sorry about the camera settings, yada yada, that kind of good stuff, but I appreciate it. I'll hit you guys with this outro. You guys have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Crypto dreams, let's ride, let's ride. Ride! King Pui, never die. Best coins, take it high. Moon bound, touch the sky. Pumping, making waves on the blockchain craze. Crypto dreams, let's ride, let's ride. King Pui, never die. Best coin, take it high. Moon bound, touch the sky. Pumping, making waves on the blockchain craze. Whales are jumping, prices pumping. King Pui's on the rise. Buy the dip, don't think twice. Bull run, shining bright. Every block, we're minting gold.